Blood Wizard. Dragon Key Book 2, A Dragon Shifter Romance. Written by Flynn. Chapter 1. Duck. The shout came from Tegan, and the command was aimed at me. Something else was aimed at me, and that was the dagger-like claws of the creature that swooped down from the skies. I threw myself to the ground and covered my head with my arms. The wind from the claws brushed past my limbs before the creature regained its altitude. I whipped my head up and glared at Tegan, as he held a fireball in each upturned hand. "I don't like your shortcut." We were in the middle of the dark woods, with a starry sky overhead. I sat up and rubbed my ankle, which I had sprained slightly after a trip over some rocks. A flurry of stones had fallen into the mouth of a nearby cave, and 3 foul creatures had flown out. They had the neck and head of a woman, but below that was a bright display of feathers and dagger-like claws. Their human parts weren't much to look at either, with wrinkled faces and dull gold eyes. Their long straggly hair flew out behind them in crusty strands. I ducked again as one of them swooped down to try to grab my hair in their claws. The creature dropped a flurry of feathers on top of me. I sputtered and spat one out, as the creature shrieked like a banshee. "I didn't mean to disturb your beauty sleep," I shouted at the fiend. "And heaven knows you could use it." The 3 creatures screeched as Tegan hurried to my side and knelt beside me. "I don't think they appreciated your comment," he pointed out. I fluffed off the feathers. "I don't appreciate them dive-bombing me." The trio circled above us like vultures. Tegan watched them with a sharp eye as the flames in his hands increased in size. He looked like he was holding a pair of campfires. "Whatever happens, stay behind me." I glared at him. "I can take care of myself." "Not if you trip again and fall into my line of fire," he countered. My face drooped. "Point taken." I scurried behind him as the creatures made another pass at us, this time all in one go. They swung their claws out in front of them as they let loose more horrible screams. Tegan threw his fireballs and struck 2 of them, but the center continued its kamikaze mission as it aimed straight at us. My companion opened his mouth and spat out another fireball. The orb of fire struck the creature in the chest and dropped it like a rock. The 3 fiends flapped about on the ground and extinguished the flames, but they looked even worse than before. Their feathers were singed and their hair smoldered. They gave us dirty looks as they stumbled back into their hole. I fell back onto my butt.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?